I'm your baby. Hi, baby. Zach. Zach, look.
Oh, baby.
Before their return to EastEnders, Bobby Brazier and Layla Morse star in a social media miniseries. The 6-part series, debuting on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, offers a glimpse into Freddie's life with ADHD and his pranks with Mo in her caravan. Their TV comeback airs on May 20th. Before EastEnders returns, Bobby Brazier will star in the BBC's inaugural social media soap opera spin-off. In a first for the BBC's soap opera division, Bobby Brazier's Freddie Slater will be arriving back in Albert Square earlier than anticipated. A social media miniseries starring Brazier and his famous EastEnders great-grandma Big Mo will premiere before their formal comeback to the TV show later this year. The BBC said that viewers would get an exclusive insight into Freddie's life away from Albert Square as he gets up to mischief whilst living with Mo in her caravan from the 6-part series, which debuted today on EastEnders' official TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook pages. Brazier's relationship with Mo will be highlighted in daily vlogs as he plays Freddie, testing her patience with various pranks and social media challenges over the course of his stay. The series would offer a glimpse into Freddie's experience with ADHD as he attempts to educate his nan and his followers on his diagnosis. According to the statement released today, press has also been given access to information regarding Freddie and Mo's potential comeback to the well-liked London-based soap opera. It has been revealed that Freddie's return to the square will instantly land him in a problematic case of mistaken identity. When Freddie gets back to London, a boy with a baseball bat will attack him, but the people living in Albert Square will quickly realize that it's the Slaters that are back. Regretfully, Freddie's situation will only worsen, and he will eventually realize that he no longer has a home to reside at number 31 with Alfie Moon and his family. But, when Freddie arrives, Kat, Jessie Wallace, decides she has had enough of Alfie and gives Freddie a place to stay once more. This gives Freddie the motivation to not only fix Alfie and Kat's relationship, but also mend it. Star of EastEnders James Farrar says his battle with mental illness has consumed him. During Mental Health Awareness Week, EastEnder James Farrar talked candidly about his difficulty, giving himself permission to rest. The 36-year-old actor Zach Hudson posted a personal video to Instagram stories along with the hashtag Mental Health Awareness Week. "I'm always preoccupied with what has to be done next," he admitted to his 95,000 followers. And the word, consume, describes it quite well. "Although it seems to be consuming me, I'm fine right now. I simply wanted to share that and encourage you to reach out to a friend if you can relate to it or if you're dealing with other issues, no matter how tiny. Go and rest, you nutcase, my physiotherapist had to tell me last week," he said. "I would like you to just look around you and converse for a moment. Greetings and goodbye." Regarding James' character Zach, it's only a matter of time till everything blows up because he just put everything on the line by sleeping with Lauren Branning in EastEnders behind Whitney Dean's back. Whitney turned on Lauren, accusing her of being the one who had revealed the great secret. She berated Lauren severely and made cruel jokes. Injured, Lauren went to Peggy's, where she quickly encountered a similarly contemptuous Zach. Eventually, things progressed, and the two ended up spending the night together. According to actor James Farrar, Zach used sleeping with Lauren as a coping mechanism for Whitney's rejection and as a way to push the self-destruct button. "It's the feeling of being turned down." Whitney stated unequivocally that she would rather have Brittany than Zach. "In every relationship Zach has ever been in, he has been let go. Being in foster care, he has never truly experienced unconditional love from anybody save Sharon Watts. He believed he had that with Whitney, but he feels betrayed because he gave Whitney numerous chances to be honest about Brittany's foster care, but she chose not to. This, along with all of his fears and his incapacity to manage feelings, caused him to react and likely make the worst decision of his life. D-Day 80, EastEnder Emma Barton to take the lead in King's Theatre's Military Forces Benefit Concert in order to support local veterans' causes. EastEnder Emma Barton will sing at King's Theatre's D-Day 80 Remembrance performance. The celebration, which closes out the city's D-Day observances, takes place on June 9 at 5:30 p.m. The entire profit will be given to regional nonprofit organizations that assist the cities and the neighboring areas' veterans and their families. Emma, a theatergoer from Portsmouth, is returning to proms at the King's. She will be performing as a guest soloist with the 40-piece King's Theatre Orchestra, under the direction of resident musical director Andrew Woodford, and Resonate, the King's Theatre Choir, under the direction of Principal Paul Clements of the King's Theatre Arts Academy. ITV Meridian's Matt Teal, who anchors Meridian's news coverage of the D-Day 80 events from Normandy on June 6, will host the evening. As someone who has long supported the military community, Matt expressed his excitement about hosting proms at the King's. The purpose of D-Day 80 is to honor the tremendous sacrifice made by many people in order to protect the liberties that we frequently take for granted. We must ensure that people never forget what they stood for and what thousands of people, many of whom are still in their teen years, died for. I'm thrilled that the event allows us to further support a few incredible charities that greatly aid Portsmouth's veteran community, regardless of age. Additionally, readings will be provided by Colonel Charles Ackroyd, TDRDDL, Vice Lord Lieutenant of Hampshire, the Right Honourable Lord Lancaster of Kimbolton PC, Mark Lancaster, and Commodore John Voice OBE, the commanding officer of HMND Portsmouth. The D-Day Museum in Portsmouth and the Kings are collaborating to create an immersive visual backdrop that emphasizes the human side of D-Day and narrates events and tales that have been collected over the years by the museum. A heartfelt sing-along a la last night of the proms will conclude the program. The world will be focused on Portsmouth and Normandy this year as we commemorate the 80th anniversary of the D-Day landings, the King's CEO Richard Pearce continued. We at the Kings are incredibly proud to be able to host this event in honor of the individuals who were a part of this pivotal day in history, acknowledging the significant contribution and sacrifices made by a great number of people. Additionally, all event proceeds will be donated to regional organizations that assist veterans and their families in order to honor warriors throughout the years. Ian Millen, the chief executive, stated, "We are thrilled and delighted to be associated with the King's Theatre and this exciting, commemorative evening to honor veterans and families of World War II. The charity supports veterans in the community. Since then, the theater has been providing the locals with entertainment and light while standing shoulder to shoulder with the citizens of the badly battered city. We are incredibly appreciative of the theater's support of our charity and look forward to coming together for this unique occasion to celebrate and remember. We are delighted to be offered to attend the D-Day Proms concert at the King's Theatre and take part in this monumental experience commemorating all those that served," said Rian Bunce, National Activity Coordinator for First Light Trust. Upon meeting with several veterans and discussing the event, the veterans expressed their utmost happiness about being able to attend. Candy Lucas, project manager for Age UK Portsmouth, stated, "We are honored that Portsmouth will lead the country in June in honoring the heroes of Normandy. Being invited to the 80th D-Day concert at the King's Theatre to honor all those who gave their lives on June 6, 1944, for our freedom is a huge honor for the Age UK Portsmouth veteran community. We shall be reminded that we should never take peace for granted on the 80th anniversary of D-Day. We're delighted to be one of the King's Theatre's chosen charities for this wonderful event commemorating the 80th anniversary of the D-Day landings," Chief Executive Andrew Jameson stated. The Royal Navy's involvement in D-Day was extraordinary. They manned landing boats, dispersed mines throughout the coastline, bombarded the beaches, and ensured that Mulberry Harbour remained in place. As the Royal Navy's primary charity, RNRMC is dedicated to making sure that all of its sailors, Marines, and their families have a lifetime of support and value. This commitment has been made for 80 years. Please subscribe our channel.